So how to add samples actually after you've imported music to where you can play them in perform mode. You can add samples right here in the slice mapper after going into perform mode. After clicking on this, you'll see perform mode either up here or at the bottom. You can pretty much do things like record your voice or claps if you wanted that, or you can record real life things. Just get creative with it. Just, disclaimer, don't break anything doing it. Um, so I was actually able to edit my voice up. And you can make hooks this way too, guys, pretty dang easily. So what you'd have to do is just go to that, open sound, make sure you're not in sound mapper already. This is what it'll start out as. And you'll be able to put pretty much any sound into here that you import into here. You can, check out my how to, import audio, video if you need that. It'll tell you all methods of doing it. And pretty much you just go to there. I'm not sure which keys represent what, but I imagine triangle, circle, square, X, and then the other arrows, because that's what it kind of, since there's 8, it has to represent that. And then you just be able to put, you can put 2 here. Then there's your options up here to see it bigger. Choose where it starts at, choose where it ends at, whenever you're actually pressing the buttons and whatnot. You can do all that. And that's how you can, put samples into your songs, or if you wanted to make custom instruments, that's how I think you would do it. I mean, there's another way to do it. If you just had a sound, you could just place the instruments where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to enter perform mode, it's just like that. After you have the recorded sounds, pretty much all you'd have to do is search for whichever ones you got and then place it down. Now, I'm not sure you'd be able to enter perform mode and have sound effects. In order to add sound effects to it, you might be able to just press L1. Make sure you're not in perform mode. You might be able to press L1 and then just move it over. That's how you can add sound effects to your stuff, even your voice. That's a way to do it, or you can copy and paste it. And then let's try it. So I'm going to take it off the articulator and stuff up here, so that way we can hear the bass sound. Where you at? There we go. And it's lagging for me because I got the start time off on my voice. So make sure you got your start time right in the tweak menu. But that's how you could add sound effects to your instruments that you import. Just look up an instrument, If you record the audio that you actually import, that's probably the reason why it's actually laggy. Because I've actually noticed whenever I import audio, stuff like that does happen. So I don't think it streams itself. They should probably patch that soon, because it's really laggy. So you might not even be able to do this properly until they have that import system on their website. But you can try it. It's worth a try. You can definitely still import your beats that you already have customly made if that's what you want to do. It's just really hard to and you can make a beat with your own sound, stuff like that. Let's see here. Let's see what happens when we try to record it. So it's seeing. Whoa. Is that what it's changed it into? That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting, is that, man? So that's what it changed it into. Again, if you record it yourself with using the recorder up here, then it might be laggy. I honestly think that's the reason why. But they should patch that. It's definitely possible to sample sounds with a sound mapper, import your own thingies. So that's the reason why. And just mess around with it. Oh, you can fine tune things up here. Bass note, you can do all that. Very important stuff. Very important stuff of your sound editor. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my other how-tos like how to make a first-person shooter, how to record, how to sculpt, how to make art in Dreams. We got pretty much almost everything at this point, and Dreams gameplays and stuff like that. This right here is actually a very important tutorial. I just realized that. Here's the metronome if you didn't know. Here's how to clear all the sounds. Here's how to piano roll. I wonder what piano roll looks like with it. That's interesting. It's that. And there's the sounds that we just recorded. You can actually move those around. I figured that out the other day. It's kind of cool. I think they still play at the same time, but you can move them around. Oh snap! It's definitely possible to record make a beat out of your voice in Dreams. I mean, the only reason it's hard is because right now I could definitely make a beat out of that. I wonder if it's possible to like just keep that, and then I think it's possible to loop sounds this way too. Like after you have the sound done, this will make things a lot easier. We're gonna test this out too, looping sounds, because I've been trying to figure this out for a while. After you make a beat, so that way you don't have to keep pressing everything again just to re-loop everything up here, and I'm talking about for any beat, not just this. I think all you'd have to do is get that bass line, that first line and those first notes, and then in theory, can I just record it? I'm trying to see if I can pick it up. Maybe you can copy and paste it. If you can copy and paste that, maybe you can do it that way. Yeah, and then you can like rearrange the notes in piano roll. I think you can do it that way. So you can try that. You can mess around with that method. Snap notes, you can mess around with it all. Notes to beat using music snap, settings you selected, yada yada yada. Mess around with everything you see over here. I hope this tutorial helps you sample, and peace out.